This is my midterm oral report video. My name is Carlos Marietta. I am with Team 15, the musicianship application, now called Music Gladiator application group. Just going to quickly go over my outline and what I have for this video. So for describing the problem, we didn't have huge technical issues on the front side. It was really, so far we've just been doing basic front end stuff in HTML. We started out in Pug, and switching from Pug to HTML was sort of a problem that we went through. But overall, I decided to mainly focus on the fact that we had to focus on a less hard-coded version of doing our work in HTML because of changes that the customer was bringing. So I kind of tied my technical problem to just a business problem with dealing with customers that are always changing their opinions. So for describing the problem, customers that are prone to make changes on a weekly basis, that have a strict schedule and are unsure of what exactly they want. This was leading to wasted code, wasted time on task. It was leading to tasks that should take a short amount of time, taking a very large amount of time. And getting through this was partly working with the customer and working differently on a technical aspect. Working with the customer, the solution for that was approaching conversations to get a final answer, putting things in a parking lot, features that they wanted to add in the middle of the project development. And then on the technical aspect, it was more of moving away from hard-coded HTML into JSON objects that allowed the customer to be able to go in themselves, or future groups working on the project, be able to go in and sort of change aspects like color and font that we were really struggling, spending a lot of time dealing with the customer changing their mind on these things, and have a way for them to do it more easily so that they could do it on their end and we could spend less time on that. For describing the results, I think it was really successful. Approaching Natalie in a different way, our customer in a different way, helped to sort of bridge that misunderstanding of what was going to be okay and not going to be okay in terms of how much time we were spending on each certain task. And on the side of coding, I've never I've never done any web development or taken any web development class. So for me, one of the bigger technical problems I would say was just learning how to code in HTML in these last few months and figuring out, how to implement JSON into all these things so that we could make that kind of work and have me participate in the group as much as I have been able to up to this point. Describe what I would do next time. I would say that we would approach Natalie, our customer, earlier on and say, this is a timeline and this is our end goal. And when we get to this end goal, we're going to have a few months or maybe a few weeks, not a few months, a month for up to a few weeks where we can work with you on these smaller changes and we can change these things once we've gone past all of that stuff to sort of waste less time. And on hard coding, just making sure that we were hard coding not earlier at all, just moving for more customizable ways to code in the beginning. So that way we wouldn't be switching HTML hard-coded code into a more JSON object-related coding. So that'll be it for my video. Thank you very much.